One of the biggest things I missed out on last summer was not setting up any out-school camps in my teaching schedule. I mostly had one-time and ongoing classes, but I have, over time, learned the value and importance of having camps in your mix of available classes. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Really quick, if this is the first time seeing my face, please make sure it is not the last by clicking that little red subscription button and the bell down below to be updated for each and every future video. And before we jump into our topic for today, let's all do our part in hitting the like button down below. It really does help out my channel, and I'm so appreciative of all the people that come and make sure that they hit the thumbs up button before heading out after the video. But let's go ahead and jump in. Today we are talking about summer camps because summer is right around the schedule and I am absolutely 100% here for it. Like I said before, I did not get involved with summer camps last year when I joined OutSchool, but I did jump on the bandwagon for their winter camps in the late November, December season. I put together a few classes, tested them out, and ironically, one of them, here comes the sun. Oh. But surprisingly, my winter camps did very well. My very first one, my first Monday to Friday 5-day camp actually sold out. And I say that not to brag because honestly, I was terrified, but moral of the story, I learned right then and there how important it is to have camps available for the season that families and learners are looking for them. So today we're going to discuss the what, why, and how surrounding OutSchool camps. For anyone wondering exactly what camps are on OutSchool, according to their website, camps are multi-day classes that meet 2 or more times within the same week. The new camps option in the Find Classes page helps family discover more camp-style classes for learners who want to dive into their favorite topics multiple days a week. Essentially, camps on OutSchool are multi-day classes that meet 2 or more days within the same week. So now that we've defined what camps are on OutSchool, I've come up with 3 reasons as to why teachers should prioritize them in the classes they offer learners. Reading my top 3 reasons right off my notes, I said, number 1, they offer you an opportunity to meet new students who may not be looking for your specific classes during the school year. So a lot of kids during the school year will take more academic-based classes, but in the summertime, they might get to do a gaming class or a filming or photography or watercolors or acting or theater, and you might be the teacher that they find, and they wouldn't have found you if you didn't offer a camp, which is what they and their family look for during the summer camp season or the winter camp season. Number 2, going right off of number 1, a bigger chance for parents to find you as a teacher. Again, if you have a specific niche or things you're teaching on OutSchool, you have a much higher chance of being found by more learners and more families. And number 3, the opportunity to grow your following. I wrote, a student may take your summer camp class and like you enough to have their parents follow you to see what you offer during the other 9 months of the year. So all in all, these reasons will help you after camp season is over. So again, it is so important if you have the time and interest to consider making a few camps, which we will get to my tips on making effective camps here in just a little bit. And again, to reiterate, I wrote all 3 reasons I mentioned can definitely help increase bookings well after the summer season is over. Absolutely. I completely believe that. I have a few students who took one of my winter camps who are now in my ongoing classes that I see every single week, and I adore them. If they're watching this video, they know who they are, but I met them in late December. I taught the week before Christmas and the week after. I did camps before and after, and a lot of those kids liked the classes and then joined my subscription-based classes, my ongoing. But now that we've discussed the what and the why, how do we make these classes? I have seen so many teachers, if they're not telling me that they're scared to make their first class, they're telling me they have a few classes here and there, but they're nervous to make a camp. They don't know how to make material that's supposed to go 2 or more days. So I'm gonna let you know my top tips and then what I did and things that I have seen that really have helped. My first tip for established teachers is to look at the classes you do offer. I'm guessing you maybe teach a couple one-time and some ongoing courses. Take a look at those and see which ones are doing well, which ones consistently get learners enrolled, or maybe you have a class that is always booked and it's an ongoing course and you love it. Could you make an extension? Could there be, for example, let's say you have a class that plays Among Us and you want to do an Among Us camp. So you have to think, okay, what do we do in our Among Us class that could be stretched into maybe a 3-day summer camp? And then from there, figure out how it will work, how many kids can be in it, what you're going to do, your objectives, because you are going to have to request an entirely new class, even if it's one that's very similar to an existing class you already offer to learners. But that tip also goes if you teach academic classes. If you are a math teacher, could you do a 4 to 5 day math adventure summer camp? Again, figure out how you're going to structure it. Is it going to be themed? Are the learners going to do different kinds of math each day so they are utilizing concepts they've already learned during the school year and using them in a camp format during the summer? It really is up to you, whatever fits your niche. But my first tip, if you're an established teacher, is to look at your classes and see what is doing well. Could you make an extension off of those classes? It's also worth mentioning, could you just make one of your ongoing classes a 5-day, multi-day class? For example, let's go back to a reading class. If you're a class that reads maybe a Dr. Seuss book or a Disney book every single week, could you do like a Disney reading book camp where you just meet and keep those same objectives, those same class descriptions and structure in your course, but structure it for a 5-day class? To sum these ideas up, I think it's easiest to either look at your existing classes and see if you can structure a camp out of them, or make an extension of those classes that can be turned into a camp format. Also, I quickly did want to mention I still have my OutSchool course creation guide available for instant download down below in the description box. It is in my Teachers Pay Teacher store. In the past, you had to join a mailing list and wait for the emails to get shot out every week. Now you can just simply go down, click the Teachers Pay Teacher store, and download it instantly for free. So if you are trying to get creative, just need something to be motivating, I'd grab a copy of that and just keep it at your desk or on your computer. But lastly, on my notes on the how is to have a wildcard section. Yes, let's say you teach math or science, but you love baking or gardening or some hobby that you've done forever. Could you do a camp based off of that? There is no rule that says you teach math, well, you can only teach math on OutSchool. That's one of the beauties of this platform. You could teach anything you want. I've seen summer knitting camps, summer baking camps, where I think they'll meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they'll bake together for 45 minutes to an hour, and the teachers will even have like games while the baking goods are in the oven. They can do get to know you, they can play games, and it's just a really fun time. I've seen a lot of learners tell me about these experiences they have. So if they're telling me in a whole other class how much they are loving these camps, these are definitely things to consider. And lastly, I do have some final tips if you are just getting started in putting your camps together. I wrote, have a get to know you prompt in the classroom portal of each camp. You can ask everybody to share something about themselves, or as the camp continues, you can post questions of the day. I did that a lot when I did summer camps. I would welcome them to the class in the portal, and then after we met, I would ask them their opinions, like which characters did you like reading the best? Which plays did you like? Which musicals did you like? And it just kept conversation going in between our camp meetings. My second tip is to always inquire at the end of every meeting if anyone has any questions. You can say it out loud, and then I always remind them if they would like to ask a question privately, they can always message me on the OutSchool class portal in a private message. I just want them to know and the parents to know that after every meeting, I do circle back, make sure the learning is still happening, and letting the learners know if they have any questions, they should feel free to write me or ask me in class. And lastly, I wrote, have backup plans in case things go quick. If I have a math camp and my kids are just math whizzes, obviously they must be if they're doing math camps over the summer, have backup plans, have extensions. Don't have 10 minutes be left in your camp meeting and have nothing to do with your kids. Always have backup. For me, I always have, I want to say 2 or 3 extra units just in case, even if they just want to extend on things or I want to share something with them, always have backup. When in doubt, extra lessons, ensure you're ready and prepared should things speed up along the way. But that is it for today's video, you guys. If there are any other questions I did not answer about OutSchool camps, please let me know down below. Let me know what classes you're looking to teach, what your summer goals are, and I'll try to get back to each and every comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, give that awesome thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Introducing the new fast and easy way to get access to all of my teaching resources. Welcome to my brand new Teachers Pay Teacher store. Here, you'll find a growing collection of classroom resources, including access to my OutSchool course creation guide. Follow my shop and let me know in the comments if you also have a TPT shop, as I would love to follow fellow teachers on that platform as well. And until next time, happy teaching.